Namaste. Hello. My name is Ritvik. I am one of the Hindi USA students who in 2024 received the Missouri Seal of Biliteracy for the Hindi language. So I just want to talk to you about my experience, with the seal. My dad is Mayank Jain, right? He's the one who started Hindi USA. और मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि मैं student one था क्योंकि जब मैं 4 साल का था, Dad, he brought textbooks from India and he brought short stories and he did all of this. And when I was little, he used to sit me down, make me read, write, learn grammar, all of that. So throughout my childhood, I always stayed learning Hindi, and it became, just part of my daily life because him and Mom would speak it at home, and then I used to do these textbooks. And I won't lie, I'm not gonna say I didn't have a fun time when I was a little kid doing all these textbooks. I used to be like, no, why do I have to do this? Dad, I wanna go watch TV. But he's like, no, sit down, do these. And in the end, I am so happy that he made me do that because it helped me so much. I know that any of the kids that are watching these videos, your parents might have, showed this video to, and they're like, see, look, somebody got the seal, look at what they said about it. And I mean, I'll be honest with you. I know you get busy, right? You get the seal when you get into high school. I know you get busy. I know you have school requirements. I play 2 sports. I play football and I play tennis. I have practice every day after school from 3:30 sometimes till 6. Games take up my entire day. If it's tennis season, matches will run to 7, 8:30. Football season, a Friday night game, I won't get home till 12. If it's a Saturday game, all my time from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. is all taken away. So I promise you, no matter who you are, no matter how much stuff you have going on at school, I've been through all of it. I've done it all. I cannot stress to you how important that this is that you get it. Because most of us, in this Hindi school are Indian, we tend to overlook the power that the Hindi language has. It is a language that is spoken by over 1 billion people worldwide. It is one of the most spoken languages in the world. And you might not think about it because you live in America, but you're like, okay, what's the use? Why do I have to learn Hindi? Why do I have to spend all this time on this? You don't realize that everything in the world is global, right? I mean, everybody is a global citizen, and learning Hindi, just like the way that you learn Spanish, French, German, whatever you take in school, like sign language, what you do this so that you can become a global citizen, right? It's the same exact idea, except when you learn Hindi, you're accessing an additional 1 billion people in the world that you might have not been able to talk to otherwise. So the test itself, right, is comprised of 4 components, and there is a reading, there is a listen and answer, there's a writing, and then there's a speaking component. And 2 of these, the reading, so you read a passage and you question answer, and then you listen and you question answer. These are electronically graded. They're graded immediately. And then for the writing and then for the speaking, there's an external judge. So you'll do all your work and you'll submit it. And then after that, some sort of testing judge or grader will come and grade your stuff and then give you a score. So each section has an index, right? It'll go up till 8. Some of them go up till 9. And the baseline to get the seal is that you need 5s in all of the sections. Right, you can get a 7, 8, 8, but if you get a 4 in one section, you can't get the seal. Because you have to show a certain level of proficiency across all 4 components of the language for them to, officially call you and label you as biliterate. What you are doing in Hindi USA is setting you up perfectly for doing the reading question answer, the listening question answer, as well as the writing. Right? I have been taught by my dad. I've been taught by Hindi USA. I've been taught Hindi by various different people. I promise you, what you are learning in Hindi USA is more than sufficient for those 3. The 4th one, which is speaking, that's on you, right? There's only so much you can control. When you go to Hindi class, the teacher will always say, talk in Hindi. I know not everybody follows it. You really should. It's one of the easiest ways, right? When you're at home, if your parents speak Hindi at home, try and go out of your way to speak Hindi. All the possible chances you can get to speak Hindi, you should, because speaking is the hardest portion of the test. Most kids will pass reading, they'll pass listening, they'll pass writing, but they fail speaking. It's the most common section to fail. When you speak, or jab aap baat kar rahe ho, right, the grader who is grading your test, he expects you to speak at a fluent level. You can't go be like, aaj main ja raha hu. Like, you have to be fast. आपको जल्दी से बात करना है, आपको ऐसे बात करना है जैसे आप इंडिया में पले बड़े हो. इसलिए you have to make sure that you get as much speaking practice as you can. Now again, I know this is a long video. I'm sorry I went over the time that I was probably supposed to do this, but I cannot stress the importance of this enough. Again, I think that a lot of us, we take our language, we take our culture for granted, right? And getting the seal of biliteracy, it's not just something that, you have to think about all the external benefits. It might take some hours of fun out of your life. You might have to study for it, right? But you can put this on college. Colleges love this stuff. You can put this on your job application. You put this on your job resume. Jobs, colleges, this is a skill. Knowing another language is a skill that will take you so far in life. And again, it's something that it's our culture, right? If you're Indian, it is your culture. Hindi is part of the culture in India. So it's really important that for you to continue in keeping the culture going, living here in America, you should learn Hindi. And ultimately, if you're doing things that you need to do, right? You're doing your homework at Hindi USA, you're talking in Hindi, you're doing all the stuff that you need to, you will pass. I guarantee it, I promise it. Okay, do some studying for it, make sure that you're good, maybe take some practice tests online if it's coming up soon, that way you understand the format. But if you trust yourself, if you've been doing what you need to do, you will pass. That's all I have. Thanks for, sticking around. It's a long video. Your parents might have forced you to sit down and watch it all the way through. You might have put this in 2x speed. But regardless, please trust me. I know what everybody is going through. I know how busy everybody is, but this is something that you should and make sure to take conscious time and effort and remember to do in high school. Thank you.